is going on? I hear this is Facebook Live. This is my first Facebook Live session. I thought I'd just try it out real quick. I guess I'm waiting for some peoples to get on. See if anybody... Oh, okay. It looks like we're reconnecting. Look like I need to put on my seatbelt. All right, up. Where everybody at? Oh. They said my connection is weak. I got a weak connection. So yeah, this is my first time on the Facebook Live joint. I usually use Periscope or something else along those lines. Oh, what up, Just? What up, Cleon? Oh, Terrell, what's good, mommy? So yeah, man, yeah, I see you, Cleon. I see you. Shouts out to my man Cleon, man. Had the opportunity to go down there and kick it with him last week while I took Nico to this wedding in Miami. Terrell, I see you, mommy. How you doing? Big Kev from Jers. Reginald, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, man, I just decided to try the Facebook Live out real quick, man, and just reminisce a little bit, man. I've been getting, man, so much love from everybody who watched the hosting that I did for the memorial for Phife from A Tribe Called Quest. My boy for life. My mom is on. Hey, mommy, I see you. Wow, my mom is on. But yeah, I just wanted to get on real quick because people have been sending me messages and showing me I'm talking about mad love. What up, Kev? Showing me mad love. It's amazing what God will do for you if you trust and obey. You feel me? And the opportunities that he'll create for you. I'm out here on my way to the Walmart so I could do a little grocery shopping. For some of you who know me, the wife is pregnant and we expecting the second boy on the way, so she can't really get out and do too much. So I'm gonna go out and get it done for her. But yeah, man, I've been just like in a daze, really. I mean, I got a little closure on Tuesday. It was one of the most, like, for real, out of all the tours that I've ever been on, out of all the concerts that I've ever been to, like, Saturday night was crazy. And I'm more amazed and more touched because although my boy is not here, he's still blessing me from the grave. The opportunity that I got to even host that was bananas. Disha, who is Fife's wife, shout out to Dish if you on Dish. She said the Holy Ghost told her that I would be the person that she needed to use to host the memorial. And she said she was just being obedient. And I thank her for the opportunity. Gil, what it do, baby? There's a dude who was there with me, Gil, my man Gil, my boy from the A. So I want to say shouts out to Gil as well. But man, we had a wonderful time Tuesday night. It was rough up until that point, man. We had been crying ourselves to headaches. When I say crying ourselves to headaches, I mean crying ourselves to headaches. Because my man was so giving. And in all honesty, I've never seen an outpouring. I've never seen as many people show up for any rapper that died. No disrespect to any other rappers, but the love being shown. I mean, they gave him recognition on the New York Senate floor. They changed the name of Linden Boulevard between 192 and 193 to A Tribe Called Quest Boulevard. I mean, the love that everybody has been showing. I mean, newscasters using bits and pieces of his rhymes from the 5 albums in their newscasting and traffic reviews. Unbelievable. And it's just a testament, man, to what happens when you value, or you believe. Matter of fact, before you even value and believe, just a giving spirit. My man gave. And me and Gil was talking the other day. Me and Roots, and I, like, for real, and Kurt, I could remember, man, there were times where we were living in New York, man, and me and Kurt and Mikey were running around New York, Brooklyn, Queens, all over, and broke as a joke. And I remember there were days where we would get up and just be like, yo, let's take a trip to Atlanta. And we would go to Atlanta, and Malik moved there long before we did. And I think he moved to Atlanta. It must have been like in 1988. So he had been there for a while. So all the Freakniks that we went to, all the, you know what I'm saying, crazy parties and stuff that happened in Atlanta, when we went to them, we went by his house and stayed. And I remember my first tour. It was because of him that I went on tour. I went to go and see places and do things that I would have never been able to do on my own. For real, like I remember us being broke, man, and just hop in the car and just saying, yo, let's drive to Atlanta. And when we got there, he'd be like, hey, what y'all doing here? And then, you know what I'm saying, he would just open up the house and allow us to be in the house, because it was him, and he had like in addition to his room, Gil, I think it was like what, 3 or 4 of the bedrooms in the house, and he would just be like, yo, come in and stay. And then within that time, he'll wake up like the next morning and be like, yo, I got a show in Baltimore, or I got a show in Detroit, or I got a show in Cali, and be like, yo, here go the keys, y'all hold the house down for me until I get back. And I just thought that was just like crazy how much trust and love he had for us, to just give us, you know, the keys to the crib and tell us to hold the house down until he got back. You know, I don't know a lot of people like that. I don't. And even when we got older, if he was in your city, he would call and check on you. You know what I'm saying, Gil? Real talk. He would call and check on you. If there was anything wrong with you, like for real, he would make sure that everything was all right. He was like, yo, you good, kid? And if we needed, I remember being on tour, and I was about, you know how you on tour, you get per diem every week. That's your own money outside of what they would take care of for you. And y'all see I'm at the Walmart. I'm about to go get that grocery shopping on. But he would literally like, nah, kid, I get paid more than you on the tour. You hold on to your per diem for other stuff. And if we ever needed kicks or whatever to look fresh, my man would be like, yo, try these on, because I'm going to get them. And I want you to have the same kicks on that I got when we do the show. And he would buy me kicks. Like, I don't know anybody else like that. And it hurt my heart when my man is gone, you know, when he left. It was such a sudden thing. I found out like in the wee hours of Wednesday, Wednesday morning, the week before. And so y'all saw the memorial. For those of you who got the opportunity to watch the streaming on Revolt TV. Shouts out to Revolt TV, man. Diddy and his whole network staff, man, for allowing them to come into the Apollo Theater, man, and just stream the whole joint. But when I tell you, it was a magnificent event. For those of you who were there, you saw it. For those of you who got to watch it by stream, you saw it. And for those who weren't there, I mean, like, for real, it was legendary. It was hip hop royalty at its best. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, who was there? LL Cool J was there. Lauryn Hill, L.A. Reid, KRS. Oh my gosh, KRS-One killed it. He sang Malik's favorite joint, I'm Still Number One. Kid Capri, the Awesome Two, Teddy Ted, D'Angelo, The Roots. Who else was there? I think Swiss Beats was there. Naughty by Nature. The whole of Brand Nubian. Shouts out to Lord Jamal, Derek X, and Grand Poobah. Shouts out to them. Grandmaster Flash. Buster, of course, y'all seen the whole crew. And man, I want to thank all of the foundations, man. When I was hosting, each one of them came by and said, yo, you are killing it right now. And man, that just made my heart, man, go into the stratosphere, because I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a regular dude, you know what I'm saying? And for all of the guys that I consider to be, like, for real, my hip hop heroes, all of the dudes who I consider to be like legends in the game came by, congratulated me, man. And I just had to get on this evening, man, and just say thank you. It's a testament to what God can do in your life, man. When you, like I said before, like when you trust and obey. Gil could tell you, man. Gil was there. Oh, Kanye! Gil, how could I forget Kanye? Yo, let me tell you something. Just by meeting the dude and talking with him for a little while. DJ Scratch, legendary DJ for EPMD. Me and my man got a chance to sit and politic for about 25 minutes just talking in each other's ear. And he was like, kid, you showed me some stuff that I've never heard before in my life. I've been married to the same chick for 25 years. I was like, Scratch, it's stuff you could be teaching me. You've been in the game for 25 years. He was like, nah, kid, it's some principles I heard come out your mouth that I've never heard before. So now I got to go home and do some things differently. So we linked up, man. Shouts out to DJ Scratch, Kanye, man. Not every man. Media has a tendency. I've been bamboozled by them for a minute, and sometimes when you see things through the media, not everything is the way that it seems. My man rolled up on me and I was like, Kanye West, what it do? And before he even came up, he's like, man, he said, what's up, brother? Can I speak? I was like, can you speak? Come on up here. So he came up here and he addressed the people, man, and he dropped some gems that night. So shouts out to Kanye. And shouts out to everybody who was there in the building. My man Mike Anderson came through, showed love. My man Dewan Matunga, John Simone, some of my accountability partners. Man, like I said before, man, this success, or where God is, happens to be the place where opportunity meets hard work. And I needed to get on and just, like, for real, reiterate that message, that there's some stuff that Malik did in terms of our lives, man, that inspired us, implored us, encouraged us to do so much. He gave to so many people. And whether you was in his circle or you were extended, you know, outside, extended part of the tribe, per se, listening to the music, the dude in some way, shape, or form added value to your life. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he did, he represented for his people, his family. My man never talked about jewelry. He was never on no Hollywood stuff. He always poured into people's lives. And so because of that, man, I got the opportunity to do the same thing. You feel me? And so I'm saying, man, like, for real, I'm going to tell everybody who watching the same thing that I told everybody when we were there that night. I'm not introducing you to a particular religion, but what I am introducing you to is Jesus Christ. For real. I'm introducing you to the creator of the universe, man. And I know what my life used to be prior to getting really serious about my Christian walk. I know what my life used to be like, you know, selfish, self-centered, whatever the case may be. And somehow, like, for real, shout outs to my boys that I get on the phone with every morning, man. Jeremy Anderson, Eric Thomas, Mason West, Dewan Matunga, John Simone, Shannon Austin, some dudes that I just get on the phone with every morning, man, who have been pouring into my life every morning for the last 15 years. We've been getting on the phone every morning. And I remember when I got married the first time and made a divorce and went through the divorce. Bad decision, man. Just bad decision making. Which is why we started the organization Live Right, Be Well. It's centered around good decision making, man. And if you make good decisions, then your life will be good. But just reiterating, man, and just adopting the mindset of giving back. I have to give back. Why? Because my man gave so much to me. I've been inspired in so many different ways by what they've done, what the Tribe Called Quest has done with them 5 albums. It's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to joints like I'm bugging out, you know what I'm saying? The joints where it's a million MCs that claim they want some, but see, I create sounds to make your ears go numb. Man, for real, for those of you who've never listened to Tribe albums before, let me tell you something. And I know people ask me all the time, they like, well, what's the best album? Go buy all 5 albums. There's no way for me to tell you which album is dope. You know what I'm saying? There's not one dope album. There's like a steady pouring. It's almost like a waterfall from people's distinctive paths, travels in the paths of rhythm, to low end theory, to beats, rhymes, and life, to midnight marauders, to the love movement. All 5 albums, just hip hop classics. And so, yeah, man. I know without a shadow of a doubt that it was the God in Malik that allowed him to not only make wonderful music, but to love on people in the form in which he did. And that's what life is. That's what we're supposed to do. God blesses us not only for us to be blessed, but so that we can go ahead and bless other people in the process. And that's exactly what he did. Now, he may not, you know what I'm saying, he might not have done it the way that a lot of people consider that to be. You know, he might not have done it that way, but I'm telling you, when he loved on you, you felt it. And I'm inspired by that. And so my whole goal, my whole intention is not only to be blessed, but so I can bless other people around me. My whole, on the last joint, he said, I just try my best to, like, go all out. Somebody even say, you're shorty black, you bugging out. And that's my intention. To go all out, to do everything that God has created me to do. And so I'm wishing that on the rest of y'all, man. Um, Oh, Krista said I'm speaking truth. Yeah, Krista, man, awesome. And for real, let me tell you how good God is. There's 1,000,001 people that Deesh could have chosen to put on that stage to host that. But she said to me, she said, Quest, the Holy Ghost told me to use you. And she said, I was just being obedient. And she said, really and truly, who else was I going to choose? She said, I've been watching what you've been doing for a long time. Even when we've been apart from each other, I keep in contact with you on Facebook. I keep in contact with you on Instagram. She said, in the motivational messages that you put up every day, she said, there was nobody else to do it. You the only one who could really do it. And who knows him? And big shouts out to Paul, man. Paul Graham. I heard he did a wonderful funeral just the day before. So shouts out to, we at Gigs. Bless up, my boss. So yeah, man, Kelvin, what's up? Derek, Jeremy, Germany, what's up, baby? Yeah, I see y'all. Jason, what's up? Christine, I see all of y'all, man. But yeah, man, I'm just blown, and I needed to just get on real quick and adjust it because, like I said, I woke up Wednesday morning, and when I tell you, my Facebook had like 430 something messages. My Instagram went up a couple hundred. Gil said to me this week, yo, son, after Tuesday night, your stock went up. He's absolutely right. My stock went up. You know what I'm saying? Twitter blew out the frame. And so I know just a little bit deeper, like for real, when I was shopping for deals, when I called myself a hip hop artist back in the day, when I was shopping for deals, you know, you sit back sometimes and you wonder why God don't open up the doors for certain things for you. One thing I've learned over the last year, while he's been working on my belief system, is to trust and obey. Things don't always look the way that you intend for them to look, but if you are lining up your will with the will of God, the word says that I know the thoughts that I have towards you. And then if you read it, it goes through all the different thoughts that he has towards you. But it's all put together so it can work out for the end result that you want. See, I think what our problem is that we're solution minded. And because we're solution minded, we want what we want, when we want it, how we want it. And then when it don't work out the way that we want it, what we do is we get frustrated, we get angry because God don't give us our stuff. And what God is telling us is like, for real, I'm not concerned about your solution. What I'm concerned about is your submission. Because if you submit to me and you submit to my process, the funny thing about it is in your submission that you get the solution that you've been trying to get your own way. Oh man. So yeah, Shannon James, what's up, baby? So yeah, what I've learned to do is that I've learned to trust God. I've learned to obey, because things don't look the way that they do. But then again, the God that we serve moves eons ahead. When we talk about his omnipresence, a lot of the time we think that he's here in Charlotte, he is up in Canada, he is in California, he's in Asia, he's in London, he's in all these different places around the world at the same time when we talk about his omnipresence. But in truth, omnipresence means not only is he in all around the world at the same time, he is in your past, he is in your present, and he is in your future all at the same time. So you worrying about your future, he's already got it worked out. All you have to do is trust and obey here and now and walk that thing out. So yeah, man, I just wanted to get on and just really thank everybody, man, that has been showing your boy love. Yeah, see, I'm repping, man. I'm a rep for the big P for a minute. But I'm really going to miss that dude. I'm really going to miss that dude. I can still hear him in my ear even now. I woke up this morning and it's almost like I can hear him saying, you know what I'm saying, blasted Knicks get me vexed, they took licks last night, you know what I'm saying. I could hear him saying that. I could hear him beefing about sports in my ear right now. And I'm gonna miss him. But there's one thing that I'm going to do, even though he's not here. I'm going to honor his legacy. And like I said on Tuesday night, I'm not going to return to the status quo. I'm at that place in my life now. And it's funny. I'm almost like it took his death for me. And not that I didn't understand it before, but I have a deeper understanding. And it took his death to make me realize that just a little bit more, that life is fleeting. We're not here forever. As a matter of fact, it's an honor and privilege to be alive. The fact that I know that the God that we serve is not an arbitrary God. There's nothing that he does by chance. So every time that you get up, every morning when you get up, just know that you are alive because you still serve some kind of purpose. There is still some kind of purpose that you serve. As I told them on Tuesday night, you think that when you get up in the morning, you breathe in and you breathe out, that heartbeat that's beating in your chest, you think that's just breath and a heartbeat. No, that's purpose. Your heart is still beating. You are still breathing because God still has a purpose for you. All I can tell you is submit to the process. That's all I could tell you. But I'm going to really, really miss that dude. I am going to miss that dude. My heart feels it. Shouts out to all my peoples who are who are on Gil, who he was close to. Gil, you know what I'm saying? Roots, I saw you before, Gil. Roots, what's up? Dre, my brethren, Dre, Londa, I see you. Christy, what's up? But all my peoples, yeah, Karen, Karen was there with us on Tuesday night. I'm really gonna miss this dude. But that's the kind of effect that I want to leave on other people. I don't think we consider enough. What would people say if you were to leave here right now? Would they say you selfish, or would they say you're giving? Like, for real, what would they say? And I've determined in my mind that, like, for real, I'm going to love on people. If y'all come across me or y'all see me anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And y'all think, and I tell you I love you, y'all think question is in his feelings? Nah. I just know that life is fleeting. You could be here today and gone tomorrow. I just seen it for myself. You could be here today and gone tomorrow, just like that. And so I'm going to make sure that every time I see you, I'm going to tell you that I love you. I'm going to put a hug on you. And I'm not even only going say it. You're going to feel it through action. Now, I know I can't see everybody, but for the meantime, in between time, until I get to everybody, you know, Roby, I don't know if he on yet. But like, for real, I'm going to check in on y'all. Karen, I'm going to call and check in. Kurt, I got off the phone with Kurt and Mikey today. We had a long conversation just about life and what our next move is. Man, shouts out to J Period, man. J Period came over and gave me love. Shouts out to Grandmaster Flash, who came and hugged me backstage. He left the stage to come and hug me on the side and say, kid, you killing it right now. Shouts out to KRS-One, who came by and showed me love. Yeah, Yolanda, love you forever back too, mommy. But yeah, Auntie Kathy. So Auntie Kathy is on too. But yeah, man, I just needed to get on real quick, man, and just encourage y'all. Like, for real, don't return to the status quo. I don't care how old y'all are. I'm 42 and I'm just graduating this year. I started this journey back in 2008, and I nickeled and dimed them suckers all the way down to a doggone associates. And right after that, I headed right back into school, got married, moved, and graduated all in the same weekend. And God is so good that he's allowed me to finish my program. Praise God, May 14th, we walking across that stage. You feel me? Over at the University of North Carolina. And I'm just sorry, man, that my man couldn't be here to take a trip over and watch his boy walk. But I'm just telling all my peeps, whoever want to be here, who want to come through. Yeah, no going backwards, Gil. For real. For real. No going backwards. Yeah, you right, Cleon. I'm going in there to get them groceries real quick before she kicked my tail. But yeah, man, I've made up in my mind that I'm going to be the best husband I can possibly be. I'm going to be the best father that I can possibly be. I'm going to pour into the lives of people. And whatever God has called us to do, whatever doors he's opening up for me to walk through, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to return to the status quo. My man poured into my life, and there's a ton of different things that I could tell you. So many different stories. My moms used to cut my tail because on Fridays we would get out of school early at 1 o'clock. You know, I went to Greater New York Academy, and we showing up back at the house at 8 o'clock at night, and she used to tear our skin. Yeah, mommy, I'm telling all your business while you're on here. My mother used to bust my tail because we was coming up in the house at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night on Friday night, and we got out of school since 1 o'clock. But I just want you to know it was Malik and all of them going over to Brooklyn and Manhattan, going to Kenwood in Brooklyn to go watch movies, going to Manhattan to go watch movies or hang out in Times Square. But it was all worth it. It was all worth it. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, at his favorite school. Yeah, right. Yeah, Robin wins. What's up, mommy? So yeah, y'all. I'll be on from time to time. I just believe that in this season, I don't know what God has in store for me. I just know from Tuesday night that he opened up some doors for me to be able to do some things. And you know, sometimes when people tell you stuff and then it materializes, and then people come back and confirm that for you in connection with your prayers, I just want to appreciate everybody for your compliments and all the well wishes that you gave me, because they serve as confirmation. And I think I know a little bit deeper now what my purpose is. And I'm gonna carry it out. I'm gonna carry it out. So much love to y'all, man. Let me get inside this place, though. It's time for me to turn this joint off. Let me get inside this place and go get these groceries before my wife busts my head. Yeah, Crystal. Yeah, Crystal. Yeah, Crystal. Yeah, Crystal. So yeah, tell Claudel, man, I gotta take the next trip, the next mission trip. Them brothers went to Africa and did their thing. But yeah, y'all see where I'm at. Let me just show y'all real quick. I'm on my way into the Walmart. Yup. I told them I'm committed and not connected. So yeah, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all getting on. I appreciate y'all showing your boy some love. But let me go in here and get these groceries before they kill me. All right, blessings on y'all, man.